Have you ever stopped to listen to the voice inside your head? What if I told you that the very conversations you have with yourself can be the secret key to unlocking everything you desire? From the hushed whispers of history to breakthrough scientific findings, the power of self-talk has often been overlooked. Yet, there are people among us who have completely transformed their lives by changing just this one aspect, their inner dialogue. Dive with us into the fascinating world of self-talk, from its potential dangers to its most heartwarming triumphs. Let's journey together and discover how, if you talk to yourself in the right way, you truly can have everything you want. Join us as we explore, uncover, and redefine the narrative within. The power of self-talk. The voice inside our heads can be our fiercest critic or our most encouraging coach. Often we're unaware of the constant chattering that takes place in the recesses of our minds. However, this inner dialogue holds immense sway over our emotions, decisions, and ultimately our lives. Imagine a close friend constantly whispering in your ear. If they constantly barrage you with negativity, telling you that you're not good enough or that your dreams are too big, how would that shape your reality? Conversely, consider the potential uplift if this friend chose to remind you of your strengths, your past victories, and the possibilities that lie ahead. This friend isn't a figment of fiction, but it is your own self-talk. The way you converse with yourself can set the tone for your day, mold your self-image, and influence your resilience in the face of challenges. Let's consider a real-life example. Picture two individuals training for a marathon. One constantly reminds himself of the last time he failed, doubting his capabilities. He tells himself he's probably going to fail again. The other, however, focuses on the progress she's made, encourages herself to push a little further each day, and visualizes crossing the finish line. Who do you think stands a better chance at completing the marathon? The outcomes of both these scenarios are, in large part, directed by the nature of their self-talk. In essence, the conversations we have with ourselves craft our perceptions and beliefs. They can bolster our courage or feed our fears. Recognizing the power of this internal dialogue is the first pivotal step towards harnessing its potential for positive transformation. History and science of self-talk. The concept of self-talk isn't a modern-day revelation. Throughout history, introspection and the act of self-communication have been central to various philosophical, spiritual, and cultural teachings. Ancient philosophers like Socrates and Plato often emphasized the importance of knowing oneself, which at its core involved a deep dive into one's internal dialogues. Eastern philosophies, too, through meditation and mindfulness practices, have long highlighted the importance of understanding and guiding one's thoughts. Fast forward to today, and modern science has caught up, offering empirical evidence supporting what ancient wisdom has always hinted at. Neuroscientific studies have shown that our self-talk doesn't merely float around in our minds without consequence. It actively shapes our brain. This phenomenon, known as neuroplasticity, refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Each time we engage in a pattern of thought, be it positive or negative, we reinforce these connections, solidifying the habit of that particular mode of self-talk. Furthermore, psychological research has thrown light on the profound impact self-talk has on our mental well-being. Cognitive behavioral therapy, a popular form of psychotherapy, often involves helping individuals recognize and challenge their negative self-talk patterns, demonstrating the deep interplay between our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. What's particularly fascinating is how this synergy of historical knowledge and contemporary science provides a comprehensive understanding of self-talk. It becomes evident that the silent conversations we have with ourselves, echoing through time from ancient reflections to modern research, are instrumental in shaping our reality. Both then and now, the message is clear. Mastering our inner dialogue can be a game changer. The detriment of negative self-talk. Within the theater of our minds, a persistent critic often occupies the spotlight. This voice, armed with doubts, fears, and past regrets, can become an incessant drizzle, dampening our spirits, enthusiasm, and confidence. The effects of negative self-talk stretch far and wide, touching every facet of our lives. Imagine for a moment a budding artist. Each brushstroke she makes is accompanied by a nagging voice pointing out imperfections, reminding her of past criticisms, or forecasting future rejections. This relentless internal critic doesn't just affect the canvas before her, it dims the vibrancy of her creative spirit. Over time, instead of flourishing, she might abandon her craft altogether. Such is the potent power of negative self-talk. It acts as a lens, distorting our perception of ourselves and the world around us. In its grip, opportunities transform into insurmountable challenges, and minor setbacks are magnified into colossal failures. Moreover, this internal pessimistic chatter isn't merely an emotional drain. Psychologically, habitual negative self-talk can activate the body's stress response. Chronic activation of this stress response can lead to an array of health issues, from insomnia and digestive problems to cardiovascular diseases. But perhaps the most poignant cost of negative self-talk is the realm of unrealized potential. Consider the dreams left unchased, talents unexplored, and relationships unformed, all due to the shackles of self-doubt and self-criticism. It's essential to recognize this voice for what it is, not an oracle foretelling the future, but often a manifestation of our insecurities and fears. Awareness is the first step in taming this inner critic, setting the stage for transformation, growth, and unlocking the treasures buried beneath layers of negative self-talk. Techniques to cultivate positive self-talk. In the intricate dance of our minds, it's not just about silencing the critic, it's also about inviting a more uplifting and nurturing voice to the forefront. Cultivating positive self-talk is akin to nurturing a garden. It demands patience, effort, and consistency, but the blossoms that emerge are well worth the toil. One of the foundational techniques for fostering positive self-talk is mindfulness. By being present in the moment, we can become attuned to the whispers and roars of our internal dialogue. Recognizing these conversations as they happen allows us to gently steer them in a more affirmative direction. Think of it as catching the seeds of negativity before they take root, replacing them with those that promise brighter blooms. Visualization exercises also play a transformative role. Instead of allowing our minds to wander down dark alleys of doubt and fear, we can consciously paint vibrant pictures of success, happiness, and fulfillment. This active engagement of the imagination not only counteracts negativity but infuses us with motivation and purpose. Affirmations, succinct positive statements reiterated daily, become beacons of optimism. They are powerful reminders of our worth, capabilities, and aspirations. Over time, these affirmations seep into our subconscious, reinforcing the pathways of positivity. Journaling, too, serves as a potent tool. The act of writing allows us to externalize and confront our negative thoughts. On paper, they often lose their intimidating aura, and we can more easily challenge and replace them with more constructive narratives. And as with any profound change, the journey from negative to positive self-talk is not a solitary endeavor. Engaging with communities, seeking mentorship, and even professional guidance can amplify our efforts, ensuring that the nurturing voice within grows louder, guiding us towards the life we envision and deserve. Through consistent practice and a commitment to self-growth, the transformation in our internal dialogue can lead to a world filled with endless possibilities. Transformational stories, from doubt to triumph. In the vast tapestry of human experiences, there are tales that resonate deeply, shedding light on the profound shifts that can occur when one pivots from a narrative of doubt to one of triumph. These are stories of individuals who, once ensnared in the webs of negative self-talk, managed to weave new paths, glowing with hope, resilience, and achievement. Consider Sarah, a gifted musician who for years hid her talent behind the walls of her bedroom, haunted by an internal voice that echoed past criticisms. It whispered that she would never be good enough, that her music wouldn't resonate. However, through a journey of introspection and deliberate effort to shift her self-dialogue, she found the courage to share her music. Today, her melodies touch thousands, with her story becoming a symphony of transformation. Then there's Miguel, who always dreamt of starting his own business but was paralyzed by fears of failure. His internal critic constantly painted scenarios of bankruptcy, ridicule, and despair. Yet by challenging these thoughts, seeking mentorship, and immersing himself in positive affirmations, Miguel ventured forth. His once small idea now thrives as a community-loved enterprise, a testament to what can happen when one silences the naysayer within. These stories and countless others showcase the magic that unfolds when the chains of negative self-talk are broken. The victories aren't just in the grand achievements, but also in the newfound joy, the renewed self-belief, and the daily moments of clarity and contentment. It's heartening to realize that within each of us lies a similar potential for transformation. The testimonies of Sarah, Miguel, and many others serve as beacons, illuminating the way toward a life where our inner dialogue uplifts, empowers, and propels us forward into the realm of our dreams. In the intricate symphony of our lives, the notes we play internally resonate loudly, shaping our realities, dreams, and destinies. As we've journeyed through the profound landscape of self-talk today, one truth emerges with clarity. Our inner dialogue holds the key to unlocking a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. It's a powerful tool, waiting to be harnessed, guiding us from the shadows of doubt to the brilliance of triumph. If this episode resonated with you, we'd be deeply grateful if you could subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Please give us a thumbs up and share your personal experiences and insights in the comments below. Together, let's foster a community that uplifts and empowers, one voice at a time.